Guys, I'm done. We have been in these mines for 18 months and nothing's come up. Well, nothing other than crystals. Crystals as big as this! What's the point? What is the point? Waste of my time.
Breaking news! A new episode of Let's Be Frank starting now!
Hello all! You know, for as long as I've been making videos, it's very surprising to me that I've never talked about one of my favorite childhood things, Legos. I have collected a ton of Legos in my time. I still have a majority of them, and I would show most of them to you, but they're all very dusty, and I don't want that on camera. The undusted Legos, however, are the ones we're going to be talking about today. Those are the ones I bothered to clean, and those are the Lego Power Miners. This was by far my favorite Lego set. They're not made anymore, unfortunately, like all Lego sets. Eventually they cycle themselves out and Lego Company just stops making them. Time to bring in new sets, you know? Because these guys are so freaking cool. Everything from simple stuff like the color schemes to the neat builds that are, you know, interactive in a way, and they get more interactive than that, trust me. And just the characters and the unique molds for these guys. It's all so cool, and it fueled younger me's imagination. So for this video today, I want to take you guys through my childhood and show you all of the different sets that I own. And I will talk about the ones that I don't own briefly, but I just want to talk about the Lego Power Miners. Show you the sets, maybe show you some old commercials, and just have a grand old time. Because, really, who doesn't like talking about Legos?
Lego Power Miners.
So, before we kind of get into all the sets that I have and whatnot, why don't we look over a couple of old commercials to kind of spark that nostalgia flame for us, shall we?
New Lego Power Miners. An evil giant rock monster is attacking, forcing the Power Miners to swing into action. Now you can build the awesome command rig with a monster cage and a soaring drilling tower. Transform to attack mode, activate the powerful titanium drill, and fight back. Watch out! Incoming monster! Monster cage activated. You control the battle with the new Lego Power Miners, each set sold separately.
Yeah, you see there? They're advertising a set I don't have. And it sucks too. I mean, it was one of the more expensive ones, so I can understand why my parents probably didn't get it for me, but still. Let's take a look at the next one. I'm very excited to see that one.
Been here for weeks. This place gives me the creeps. Yeah, I heard something tore apart our equipment last night. Something strong.
There we go. One more crystal for
Hey!
them. What was that?
I don't...
Ow!
It's got our crystal! Huh?
Oh boy.
Yeah, the Crystal King is probably my favorite of the sets. I mean, it's probably one of the more simplistic, honestly, but I got literal hours of entertainment just from this guy alone. But there is one more commercial I want to show you guys, because the Lego Power Miners kind of had, like, in my mind at least, I don't know if it was like officially called a second wave, but a second wave, where they introduced like lava rock creatures, you know, and I want to show you one of those really quick.
New Lego Power Miners. Lava monster on the loose! Now you can build the claw catcher and man the cockpit. Activate the heat-resistant arms to capture the fiery monster and race him to Lavatras, the high-tech monster locker. Prepare for monster arrival. But be sure to watch your back. You control the battle with a new LEGO Power Miners. Each set sold separately. Oh.
Honestly, these commercials bring back so much nostalgia, especially the more recent ones. Well, I say recently, but this set appeared and first hit the shelves in 2009. Oh, jeez. And apparently, according to the Wikipedia, they were discontinued in 2010. So that could be incorrect because they were definitely out for longer than a year, right? Like, I can't imagine that they were only on the shelves for 1 year. That doesn't make any sense. No matter how long it lasted, this is my favorite set, and I want to show you guys each of the different sets that I have and tell you a bit about them. So the first two sets ever released were just promotional releases, so they were very limited and they weren't like on store shelves or anything. And if you look at them, they're very simple builds. You have the Rock Hacker and you have the Monster Launcher. Now, as you just saw, very simple builds. But again, just promotional releases, maybe to just kind of get everybody excited. Okay, on to the real stuff. This here is the Stone Chopper, a very simple, quick build, probably wouldn't be very expensive, I can't remember if it was or not. Again, judging by the size, probably not. And yeah. Next up, we have the Magma Mech, and fun fact, this was the first LEGO Power Miner set that I had. And before I forget to mention it again, all LEGO Power Miners came with a minifigure and a little rock monster dude. So there's a bunch of different colors and kinds of guys to collect. And yeah, I've got most of them, but again, not all of them. And our next set is the Granite Grinder. Again, sticking with the theme of being smaller, easier to put together, but they're starting to get a bit more fun because if you take a look at this guy, when you move him forward, it doesn't really show up that well on camera. Hold on. We're gonna play a little bit today. It still doesn't show. His claw, yeah, jabs in and out like that. Yeah. Pretty cool stuff, right guys? Bet you're glad you clicked on this video. Whee! Now we're starting to get to the bigger ones. This is the Claw Digger set. And as you can see, it's definitely gotten a little bit bigger. And the best part about this guy is that the claws come up and they go back down. Isn't that fun? Both sides do it, but okay, here, fine. You forced my hand. Fun stuff, the Claw Digger, and just a little fun fact, in case you wanted more Frank lore, this is my favorite color of Rock Monster. I don't know why, it just is. Alright, here we are, the moment you've all been waiting for. Probably the most iconic of all the Power Miners sets. We have... I forgot the name already. Yes, the Thunder Driller. I never memorized all these things' names as a kid. I just called this one the Drill. And here we are. We've arrived at the first real set I don't have. Yes, I was never able to get my hands on the Crystal Sweeper, as much as I'm sure I begged my parents for it. We've never truly been made of money, so I guess I can understand why I don't have it. But perhaps someday I can add it to my collection and finally be happy. And I hate to do this to you guys, because I know how much you're enjoying seeing my real in-person sets. But I unfortunately also do not have the Boulder Blaster. To be completely honest, I don't even remember seeing this one on the shelves. I kind of have a distant memory of seeing a commercial of it. Those 3 sticks of dynamite that you can shoot out seem familiar, but really, out of all the Power Miner sets, this is the one that's probably escaped my brain the most. Yes, here he is, the Crystal King, my all-time favorite. The Crystal King set came with 2 different minifigures. This guy that you'll see here, and one other guy who actually wasn't wearing a helmet. He just had like his head of hair. I'm not gonna... I probably just took... I don't know where he is. But this guy here he's sure something. He's got himself a little drill on and everything, ready to take on the Crystal King and die trying. What a trooper this one is, huh? Let's give him a hand. Don't do that. Don't give him a hand. He's gonna die. All right, we're getting to the big boys. The really big boy. We've been at the big boys for a while, but this is the really big boy. Really cool boy. This is the Rock Wrecker set. And this, I believe, is the first one to come with a extra large rock monster. This one's super cool. As it drives, the blades all spin, and you can even shoot a net to capture the monster. Ah! Oh, that didn't go very well. Well, that's okay, because we can just blow them up with dynamite. Ah! Jesus, the magic dies when you become an adult. Ah! Okay, well, moving on. Ah, yes, I see you've noticed my special edition Lego Power Miner set, the Cave Crusher. Yeah, I have no idea how I got my hands on a special edition set, seeing as how, like, you know, I didn't go to, like, any events or something. Maybe it was just on the shelves and they just called it special edition for no reason, because I have no idea why it's a special edition, and to be completely honest, I am not Googling it. Yeah, this one's super cool, probably one of the bigger ones. You can, like, I guess I'll do it for the camera. You can shoot this, yeah! That doesn't, come on, do better than that. Like, boom, yeah! Dead, destroyed. And of course, these, do they spin when it moves? They do not appear to. Even though I feel like they should. Maybe they shouldn't. Maybe they don't. This segment's over. On to the next one. This is quite possibly the coolest Lego Power Miner set, and of course, I do not have it. Now, judging by the size, looks very expensive, so I'm not surprised I don't have it, but I've said this multiple times already. Money, 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 I don't got it. Let's move on to a set I actually do have. At least that's what I would say if I had the next set in the line. Unfortunately, the underground mining station was in fact a limited item, so I probably didn't even get a chance to see it on the shelves, but what are you gonna do? It looks awesome, and that's definitely at the top of my list for ones I want to have someday. I was gonna say soon, but probably not too soon. Ah, finally, it appears we've moved into the core of the underworld sub-theme of the Power Miners set. I don't know, kind of small, kind of cool. Most of these guys are all about dousing the molten rock monsters, so they've all got like a water jet coming out of them. Pretty neat. As you can see, this one is very tall. This is the Magma Mech. I'm not even going to spin him around because he's just going to get closer to the camera and you won't be able to tell what's going on. This guy's pretty neat because if you lower his arm here, he can grab things. Yeah, he can, kind of shows him on the box grabbing this guy. He stays in okay. And you bring him to you. Oh, nope, because it just opens back up, so you can't do that. I don't know. Still pretty cool. This right here is the Claw Catcher. I'm going to kind of bring this up really quick. This one is really cool. Oh, and there goes my camera. Hi, Thor. Hi, Hulk. This one is really cool because it does something a bit special. And let me see if I can get it to work because it wasn't working earlier. Okay, so you open up this back storage area here. This thing is kind of prone to falling apart, too. Oh, good lord. Okay, you know what? Here, this should work a lot better now, hopefully. Okay, so the goal here, you got these things in the back here, right? These control the claws. And what you want to do is you want to grab him, and then, once he's been grabbed, oh boy, you want to throw him in! Oh, it worked! Oh, first try, oh my gosh! Oh, wow! I had a bunch of like test runs earlier before I started filming like anything, like when I was dusting them off, and it wasn't working at all. So the fact that it just worked first time on camera, I am really happy. Let's close that up and get on out of here. And last, but certainly not least, we have Lavatras. This is very cool, and I just now realized it appears I have all of the like core of the earth Power miner sets, which is awesome. Yeah, as you can see, I didn't exactly remember dust everywhere. These have been on my shelves for a long time. But this is so cool with such a unique lava monster right there. But oh no, what's this? Oh no, he's free! Yes, that is one of the cool things you can do with this set, and there are a few others. You can launch water balls at him, even though this doesn't exactly reach him. Pew! I'm never gonna find that now. And probably one of the most unique things you can do. I mean, of course, you've got the claw that can come down and grab him. But one of the most unique things is you put in the $1 and you get your soda. That's adorable. Very cool set, and the last one I have to show you for today. Well, that certainly was a fun trip down memory lane. I haven't got to talk about a nostalgia topic in a long time, so I'm glad I got the opportunity to today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like and subscribe if you have not already. Follow my Instagram and Facebook at Let's Be Frank 2020. And follow my TikTok at Let's Be Frank TikTok. I inconsistently post some videos there, and I'll be posting more, again, inconsistently, in the future. Well, thank you very much for watching and going down the road of the LEGO Power Miners with me. Whether they're a part of your collection, they used to be a part of your collection, or you don't like Legos at all and are some kind of weirdo, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you, and until next time!